writing section for the unit. Okay, my friends, but before we start, and as usual, we are going to play a game. Okay, of course, our game today, you will see now, our game today is between a girl, okay, and her brother. They are meeting, okay, Mr. B, and they are going to ask him some personal questions. Until you are ready with your class box, I'm going to have this dialogue. Of course, personal questions are very important and useful in everyday life. So let's start, my friends. Okay, Ahmed and his sister, of course. Their names are Ahmed and his sister. And this is, of course, Mr. B. He says to him, hello. I imagine he's a person. Hello. When someone says to you, hello, what do you say? Of course, you say hello. Great. Okay, my friends. Next. Someone says to you, what's your name? What do you say? Of course, you say, my name's B. Uh, for you, you say, my name is Abdullah, my name is Ahmed, my name is so and so and so. Any name. But of course, the one who answers now is the B. So he says, my name's B. Okay, my friends, you follow me? Great. The next slide. Nice to meet you. The child says to the Mr. B, nice to meet you. Of course, he says, nice to meet you too. So when someone says to you, nice to meet you, in such a situation, you should say, nice to meet you too, or nice to meet you. Okay, as I'm doing now. You, or how are you? Yeah, I'm fine. Or I'm fine, thank you. When someone says to you, how are you? You say, fine, thank you, or great, thanks, any answer, any suitable answer, but you can say, I'm fine, thank you. Great. Here is, how old are you? Of course, we knew this before, but it's just a revision of what we have studied before. How old are you? The B here says, I'm one. Concerning you, you can say, I am 10 years old because you are in grade 4. Great. Here is, where are you from? Where are you from? I am from Saudi Arabia. Okay, you can say, I am from Saudi Arabia. You can say, your country. I'm from Saudi Arabia. I am from Egypt. I'm from Jordan. Okay, the country you are from. Where do you live? Where do you live? Where do you live? I live in, then you mention your city. Here is Riyadh. I live in Riyadh. Great. Can you fly? Of course, Ahmed asks B some personal questions here. For example, can you fly? And he says, yes, I can. Also, I can ask you some personal question like, what's your favorite sport? What's your favorite food? Who is your favorite player? And so and so and so. So you should memorize the answers to such personal questions because they are, as I said before, very important for you. Yes, I can. Okay, here is they say goodbye, and of course the bee left them, and of course he says bye bye or goodbye. Okay, my friends. So now I think that we have uh, revised some personal questions for warming up, and now we are going to revise what we studied with Mr. Ali last week. Okay, so let's start now uh, revision section. Of course, my friends, we tackled space and all the whole unit was about space. So I designed this shuttle just to talk about space, but I'm going to revise two things. What are they, teacher? The first is phonics, and the second is grammar. So I'm going to revise phonics and grammar. Let's start with phonics. Okay. For phonics, my friends, we studied PH is pronounced as f sound, like photo, alphabet, and we will have some more examples. Some more examples about this sound. Okay, let's play it as a game. Here is we have, as you see, we have the ABCs. They are the alphabet. Okay, the alphabet. It's, as you see in red here, it's PH. Okay, next. Here is we have the picture of a flamingo. Flamingo frankly start with F and not PH, but still we pronounce F and PH as F sound. So here is flamingo, it's F. Okay, next. Here is we have a scarf. You know, scarf. Also, it ends with F, but we so PH and F are pronounced the same. F, scarf. Good, great. Here is the photo of our character for today, Yuri Gagarin, and we are going, frankly, to speak more about him in the writing section. So, of course, it's a photo, and this is the PH, F sounds. Okay, let's now, my friends, revise with the same space shuttle here, grammar. And I'm going to revise enough and to. It's not warm, okay, my friends? To play outside. It's not warm. Yeah, who can say? It's not warm. Enough. Why? Because as I told you that enough comes after the adjective. Okay, after and not before the adjective. Next, yeah. The calf, which is the young cow, was weak to stand up. The calf was weak to stand up. So here is we have two because two comes before the adjective. Okay, my friends. Next. It's not warm to play outside. It's not warm enough. It's not warm enough, of course, to play outside. Great, my friends. Next. We said it before. Baby lions are not strong to hunt. Baby lions are not strong enough. Here is we have strong as an adjective and we say strong enough. Okay, my friends. I think now we could revise, okay, enough and to. We revised also the grammatical rules of so I told you enough and to, and the phonics, the BH sounds in the phonics section. Now, my friends, of course, I'm going to open the book just to show you for a minute. Okay, our lesson, which is in which page, Mr. Adil? I'll tell you now. I'll tell you the page now. Of course, unit 10, unit 10. Excellent. Page 107. 107 about Yuri Gagarin. Of course, he is a very famous Russian astronaut, and of course, he had uh, a lot of adventures. Frankly, he is he is a great man. Okay, so here is we have some dates. We are going to tackle these dates and every everything about him before writing in the form of questions and answers. So so remember and be with your books, and I'm going back. Okay, again, I'm going back again, my friends, to uh, the presentations, and we still in space. Here is I prepared a game called Shooting the Stars. Okay, my friends, now we are going to see it. In Shooting the Stars in Shooting Stars game, we are going to travel around the space. We are going to see the stars, the moon, and we are going to travel with our friend Yuri Gagarin. And we of course, it's some kind of imagination. Okay, so let's start. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to ask questions and give the answer just to make, the lesson easy, and I'll try to make you understand the lesson in a simple way. So let's start, my friends. Of course, Yuri Gagarin, and we are in space now. What about traveling? Let's travel. When was he born? When was he born? Okay, we'll check now. He was, oh, space shuttle. He was born in, of course, it's written in our class book, 1934. 1934. Great. Next. When did he join Flying Club? When did he join Flying Club? We'll see now. He joined Flying Club in, of course, 1951. Okay. Remember, we are traveling. When did he learn? What did he learn? Sorry, what did he learn in the flying club? What did he learn in the flying club? He learned parachuting, of course. You can say he learned or he learned. ED or T, I mean. Okay, so he learned parachuting. This is, of course, a complete sentence. I'm going to give you the answer just to complete the sentence, of course, and you are going to write these sentences in a paragraph. Okay, my friends. What happened in 1957? What happened in 1957? Of course, wait a minute. He passed pilot test. He passed the pilot test. Great. How long did he train to be an astronaut? Of course, from 1959 to 1961. So, yeah, I'm waiting for your answer. He trained for years, for three years. Yes, exactly. He trained for 3 years. Great, my friends. What was great about him? Of course, this man is really great, is a really great man. Okay, because of course he traveled around the space and he orbited the Earth. He was the first one to travel there. So we'll see now. He was the person to travel to space, the first person. For more information, you can log into the internet and just write the name of Yuri Gagarin, and you will find a lot of information about him. Okay? So, my friends, now we knew more about this character, this great figure. Of course, this is his picture. And what are we going to do now, Mr. Adil? Yes, we are going to write a paragraph on Yuri Gagarin. Okay, so writing a paragraph, as we told you before, uh, has some rules. Before one of them is to understand at least the question words. So if you want to know the question words, please try to see or to watch the previous video of writing a paragraph of last week. Of course, we are going also to write a paragraph today on Yuri Gagarin. So let's see, my friends. Here are the questions. Okay, and they are about Yuri Gagarin, of course, the figure of today. When was he born? When did he join Flying Club? What did he learn there? What did he do in 1957? What was great about him? These are some questions. We studied these questions before, okay, when we were uh, uh, traveling around the Earth with Yuri Gagarin in the last presentation. Okay, so my friends, let's see. He was born. Yeah, look, I tried to color every sentence in a different color just to make things easy. It's of course like an iPhone here. Okay, when was he born? he was born in Russia in 1934. Okay, so when was he born? He was born in Russia in 1934. When did he join Flying Club? He joined Flying Club in 1951. Of course, remember, we mentioned this before. What did he learn there? He learned parachuting. Okay, what happened? Sorry, what did he do in 1957? In 1957, he passed the pilot tests. What was great about him? He was the first person to orbit, to go around the Earth. Now we have a complete paragraph about Yuri Gagarin. Okay, my friend, this is of course a very simple composition. So try, my friends, to see the video again, or to watch the video again, and try to write your own answers. Okay, my friends, let's move to another thing, which is workbook. Of course, I selected this exercise from your workbook, and you are going to complete this page. Very simple. It has only this exercise and the next page as homework. So page 97, okay, should be done as homework, and the same with page 98, because you are staying at home. We have much time, of course, and you can do it easily. I'm going to send you the answers, okay? Uh, inshallah, I'm going to send you the answers, God willing. The dolphin, here is you are going to write the verb. The dolphin right out of the water. So the dolphin, slok fe, dolphin jumped. At 6 o'clock, I did my homework. Prince Sultan was the first Arab in space. My cousin played basketball. My cousin, here is, I'm sorry, my cousin plays, because every, we can do it in the past. I'm sorry, we say plays, not played, because here we have every evening. Mariam, a video film with her mom, watched, because you can say watched, or watches, no problem. We don't have, here is some words or keywords for any tense. Okay, so now, my friends, please don't forget your workbook, of course, to go side by side with your class book, and I'm going to send you the answer by the WhatsApp or through the school website. My friends, we cannot, and as usual, forget the remedial corner. Okay, the remedial corner, frankly, is very important to me. Last time we discussed with our friends, the remedial students, we discussed with them verb to be in present. And today I'm going to discuss verb to be in the past. Then I'm going to have a simple worksheet to tackle both present and past in a simple way. Okay, let's start, my friends. Was or were. game. Of course, I say he was, she was, it was, I was, you were, they were, we were. So let's start the game now, and I wish you will enjoy. Okay, I wish you will enjoy the game, my friends. Okay, just a minute. Just to see something here. Yes. Okay. Okay, my friends, let's start now. Okay. They friends. They were friends. Great. Next. I at school. I was at school. Great. We at the beach. We were. Excellent. He a good boy. He was a good boy. Great. You in the park. You were. You were in the park. Great. She a great teacher. She was a great teacher. Great. Khalid unhappy. Khalid was unhappy. Okay. Great. She told. She was. Okay. We tired. We were tired, of course. The sun shining. The sun shining. The sun was shining. Great. You kind. You kind. I'm waiting. You were kind. Excellent. The cat hungry. The cat hungry. The cat was hungry. Great. So, my friends, we revised for our remedial students verb to be. Now, I have a simple quiz. We are going to do it, but on a different way. I'm sorry. Here is, yeah, just wait, please. I wish it. Here is, of course, in our live worksheet. Sometimes we face technical problem, but of course it's simple just to take this, okay, and add it here, and we'll check now whether it's working or just log immediately into the website. Okay, my friends, it's of course, as I told you, we are having a nice worksheet, a nice website called live liveworksheet.com. Okay, my friends. Here is we have frankly verb to be in the present, not in the past. But while saying the present, I'm going to say the past. I am. I am. It, it is. You are. She is. We are. Okay, my friends. Here is we have they are. Now I think we answered the short quiz. Try to finish. Okay. Here is put press here and you will find that you got 10 over 10 and you are excellent. So my friends, today we discussed a lot of things. First of all, we discussed, and before saying goodbye, of course, we discussed uh, with you how to say personal questions. We revised phonics and grammar. We revised PH as feh sound, and we revised enough and to, enough, good enough, hot enough, and so on. So hot enough, good enough, great enough. The adjective comes first, then enough comes after. Too comes first, too fast, too great, then the adjectives comes after too. Okay, my friends, then we revised writing and we spoke about Yuri Gagarin and we wrote a very short paragraph on him. Then we moved to the remedial students and we discussed was and were. I was, he was, it was, you were, they were, we were. And then we answered a simple worksheet. Now, my friends, let me say goodbye and we promise to meet again, inshallah, as soon as possible. Till we meet again, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Okay, my friends?